Students, I welcome you again in grade 9 and the name of our subject is the information technology. Today we are going to start a new unit, that is the unit 5th, and the name of the unit is green skills. So in green skills unit there are two topics. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is the environment protection and the conservation. So our life on earth makes it a unique planet in comparison with the other planets. Basically our earth is our hometown. So now let's start discuss with the topic. So first of all, the meaning of environment. Environment is the place, people, things and nature that surrounded by living organizations. So this is the basic definition of environment. Now, environment means the surroundings or conditions in which a person, animal or plant lives or operates. Environment is the place where people, things and nature surrounded by a living organization. So in short, environment is a combination of natural and human resources. Our environment is divided into two components, natural environment and human made environment. Now, first of all, we can discuss here natural environment. It includes all living and non-living things that occurring naturally on earth, like plants, animals, birds, etc. Second one is the human made environment. Human made environment includes the things that was made by a human being, like building, parks, bridges, roads, etc. So this is the building of your school, and this building was made by a human made. So this is an example of a human made environment. Basically our natural environment consists of the two components, biotic and non-biotic. Biotic components includes living organisms like plants, animals, bacteria, and on the other hand abiotic. Abiotic components includes non-living things like water, soil, minerals. So biotic components includes the world of living organism or all the living things, and on the other side abiotic natural environment consists of the all non-living things like air, water, rock, etc. Now next concept is the ecosystem. So an ecosystem is a community of all living and non-living components which are interdependent on each other. Basically, an ecosystem is formed when living things like plants, animals in an area, they are interact with non-living components like water, sun, soil that surrounds the living things. So in an ecosystem, each organism has its own important role and a function. So this is the example of a ecosystem. Here there are two types of components available. One is the biotic, second one is the abiotic, means living and non-living components. So this example shows that a pond or a lake of ecosystem which includes both living like plants, animals and non-living components like stone, etc. Students, we and our environment is our next topic. Basically we live in an environment. Here there are various types of things are available on our surroundings, and it consists of our basic needs of living organization. So our basic needs that is included in the environment includes sunlight, air, water, food, temperature, and all these components are interrelated with each other, and the amount and type of these needs vary from organism to organism. So there is a great relationship between man and the environment. How? Because the man and the environment is well established from the earliest time to the present day. The relationship has varied during different stages of evolution of humans and the society. And this relationship, the environment influence the life of human beings. So humans adapt to their changes environment, but sometimes if they also modify the environment, it can cause damage to us. So there is an approach that is called environment and a human relation approach. Why? This approach is based on the earth made man. So it shows that there is a relation between environment and the living things. So the two words man and environment are not new to us. Human history and the interrelation between them is well established. So thinking about the environment is an old component, and we are human beings is totally depend on our environment. So it is our duty that we can take care of environment. So next one is the human impact on environment. With the advancement in technology, the relation between man and environment also changed. Humans are the only living organisms capable of modifying the environment according to need, and this causes very dangerous to us. So humans explored and exploited the natural resources for their development and for their comfortable. So to fulfill the needs of increasing population, human beings have undertaken various types of activities like opening of new industries, companies, deforestation, etc. And it can cause our environment. So what does human impact means? So it includes various factors like deforestation, overpopulation, waste, pollution, overuse of natural resources, manufacturing of industries, etc. So our next one is the deforestation. It means cutting down of trees which causes a loss from the environment. Overpopulation. Human overpopulation occurs if the number of people in a group exceeds the carrying capacity of a region occupied by the group. So our India country is also called a overpopulated country. Waste. Waste are the terms for unwanted materials like waste comes from the municipal solid waste, household hazards, wastage from the various types of industries, etc. And these cause the very effect to our environment. Our waste also includes the domestic waste, agriculture waste, industrial waste. Next one is the pollution. Pollution means adding harmful substances or the products into the environment. There are various types of pollutions that can harm our environment like air, water, land. So in the end, I want to say that save our motherland or save our environment. So our environment comprises of surroundings like air we breathe, the water that covers the earth's surface, the plants and animals around us. So I request to everyone that save our environment and save our motherland. Thank you.